Hello, welcome to The Healthy You, a conversation with Dr. J. I'm Dr. J, Dr. Shirley E. Jones, board certified family physician. And I'm here, our episode today, to talk about move that body. And I have a great guest with me today. She's a church member of mine and is Keisha Markey, the owner of New You Fitness Jax.
How you doing? Thank you for having me, Dr. Jones.
Can you introduce yourself and tell us your why of opening up such a fabulous place?
Yes, ma'am. So my name is Keisha Markey. I am originally from New Orleans, Louisiana. I was in the United States Navy, and I was injured. And once I was honorably discharged from the Navy, I started personal training. And once I recovered from my injury, I figured out I wanted to, be more involved in helping other people become healthy. So I started personal training. And in 2011 is when I started saying, I want to have my own gym. And in 2021 is when I got the opportunity to actually open up my own gym. And now we have New You Fitness Jax.
Awesome. And who is this with us?
So this is my headache. This is my lead trainer, my right hand, my partner in crime, Chauncey Graham. He is my lead trainer.
Awesome.
Hi, I'm lead trainer Chauncey, owner of Flow Athletics and Fitness. A little bit about myself. I was in the United States Navy as well. I'm a veteran. My reason, I did 8 years in the Navy, got out. My reason for training was because I always been a helper, and I love helping people, and I love seeing people succeed. And that's my why. That's basically my why.
That is so awesome that they decided to open up businesses to help us move our bodies, to help us get better so that we can be healthier and live longer. So I have another question. So what made you all decide this location?
So prior to this becoming New You Fitness, it was Anytime Fitness. And when it was Anytime Fitness, I not only was a personal trainer here, but I also managed it. Oh. So when the owner of Anytime Fitness, it was during COVID. So, the economy was bad. He kind of, the business kind of slowed down. So it was at a point where he was ready to get, separate from Anytime Fitness. So he asked me if I wanted to take it on. And it was that moment of, okay, Lord, is this the step of faith that I'm going to take? Because I had prayed for it since, again, I had been praying for it since 2011. And it's like, are you going to live in that moment of, you say you walk in faith. Are you really going to walk it out at this moment? And I said, okay, God, my financial situation. So is this the moment? And I said, okay, if this is the moment, we're going to do it. And so I did it, and we are still here to this day, 3 years later.
3 years later?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh,
3 years later.
Awesome. So going back to moving that body, how do people know when they need a trainer?
Oh.
Well, from my experience, I think people realize, you can only hold yourself accountable so far.
Yeah.
And then you need somebody to kind of give you that extra, that little push.
Yeah.
We all need it. I'm a trainer. I have a trainer.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
So when you need that little extra push, you need somebody to be like, okay, hey, you need to do this instead of that, or you need to do this instead of that.
So is there ever a time when a person comes to you and you realize, I can't train them?
Yeah.
Yeah, we get those people.
Because they don't want to do what you tell them to do.
Okay.
And they have so many excuses, or they don't want to show up when they're supposed to show up. So at that time, you have to separate, because at the end of the day, they represent you, and they're wasting your time and their time. So you have to say, okay, we can no longer work together. So you need to find someone who's suitable for you, and let's part ways.
So can you tell us why exercise is so important for our health and aging?
As we get older, especially for women, we need to build our muscles and our bones because our bones are more brittle. We're fragile, whereas men, they're not as fragile as us as we age. So we need to, we have this stigma, women, that we don't want to lift weights because we're going to look like men.
Mm-hmm.
That's impossible unless you're juicing, taking steroids.
Right.
So you need to, as women, as you age, you need to start lifting weights because you need to build your muscles to protect the bones so that you are able to live longer and be able to live a life where you're sustaining life without being assisted.
Right.
I have clients that are in their 70s.
Oh, great.
And Miss Randy is one of them. They are in their 70s and they're coming to class every day. They're working out and they're able to do things without being assisted because they're lifting weights every day. They don't need any assistance from anybody because they're working out daily.
So I'm going to reiterate, move that body.
Yes.
As we get older, you need it for bone strength to help longevity.
Yes.
Because when your bones are not strong and you're getting older, you will fall
Yes.
and break up bones.
Yes.
So with strength training, do you teach balance for older people?
Yes. So balance is basically more so of core strength, having a good core. Mm-hmm. And every exercise that you do, whether it be squats, crunches, they all do the same thing. They all work your core. Everything is core. Also, piggybacking off of what Keisha said with the building muscle, as far as for the older generation, you want to be independent.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's the goal. The older you get, the more independent you want to be. You don't want to rely on somebody to have to take you to the grocery store. You can get up and drive yourself. My grandma is 75 years old, and she still moves like a 21-year-old. She still dances, and all because I gave her a little workout plan,
Okay.
And she works her core, and she's still good. She's good to go.
Awesome. So when you have a trainer and you set up a plan, so how do they know what goals to reach? Or do you set the goals, or how does that go?
So for me, I ask what goals are you trying to attain? If somebody come to me and be like, hey, I'm trying to lose 40 pounds in 2 weeks, I'm like, you're not serious. Because that's not going to happen.
That's not going to happen.
That's not going to happen. So and with that person, I'll tell them, hey, let's do something more attainable. Let's try to do, in 2 weeks, let's try to lose 5 pounds.
Yeah.
Let's try to lose 10 pounds in 2 weeks. If we can do that, we can go further,
Okay.
And I always give them 3 months.
Yeah.
I give all my clients 3 months, and in those 3 months, we'll attain goals. And after that, do you want to sign back up, or do you have more goals? And we set more goals, and we keep going.
And another thing that all the trainers here that we do, so I make sure all of us, the trainers here that I bring on, that we're all aligned.
Okay.
We're all natural.
Good.
We don't push any steroid type or any extra things, hormone type things to boost anything. We don't push Ozempic or anything like that because that's a diet. We don't push diets. We push lifestyles because it's a lifestyle.
Yes.
If you're on a diet, you come off that diet, you're going to put back on more once you come off that diet. So everybody who's in this gym, all the trainers, we're all on the same page as to where it's a goal, it's a realistic goal, it's a natural goal, and we're going to push it to where it's a 3-month plan, it's a 6-month plan, but it's going to be where the meal plan is correctly formatted, where the workouts are correctly formatted, and it's not going to kill you. And you're not going to be on drugs.
Right.
Awesome. So once again, as you know, Dr. Jones, the vegan doctor, this is just phenomenal. This is what I've been telling you, how you change a lifestyle. It's a mindset. Yeah. It's embracing that you're getting older, but you can get better. Yeah. Right. It's like fine wine. Yeah. It's like the analogy I always use is a car. If you park your car in the garage and never move it, it breaks down.
Yeah.
So does your body.
Yeah.
And if you want to age well and have many years and you want to travel, you have to be healthy to travel.
Yeah.
You have to have bone strength, muscle strength, that core that they're talking about. So for those people that can't afford training, are there some daily, can you give us like 2 daily exercises to help strengthen bones? Maybe like with the bands, or are there something they can do at home for balance?
My go-to is always squats.
Yep.
That's my go-to.
Yep.
When you build a strong foundation, everything else will fall in place.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whether it be, you can do squats with no weight.
Yeah.
You can, if you don't have weights, you can grab a case of water.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
can grab a jug of water.
Mm-hmm.
You can pick up anything. You can fill a laundry bag with clothes and hold it and squat.
Yeah.
Okay.
But squats are simple.
Yeah.
Push-ups are simple.
Yep.
And you can modify push-ups. You can do them on your knees. You can go all the way down flat on the ground and push yourself up.
Okay.
I do it on the wall.
Or do them on the wall.
Do them on the wall.
Yep.
So what about people that have knee problems that can't do the squats? How do you modify that?
So for people with knee problems, we're still gonna make them squat.
Yeah.
All right. Because if you don't move it, you're gonna lose it. All right.
Okay.
But so with people, how I would modify that is I would have them like we're doing now, sitting in chairs, and I would make them just stand up.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
That's a squat. You stand up, you sit back down in the chair, control yourself sitting down, and you stand back up. And you just repeat that, and that's a workout in its own, right there.
Awesome. What are other ways, if you can't come to the gym or you don't want to do a trainer, what are other examples of exercise people can participate in, or what else do you offer here at the gym?
So here at the gym, we do have an app, the New You Fitness Jacks app. And with that app, we offer Les Mills workouts. So all of our gym members, they have access to all the Les Mills workouts. And if you reach out to me through Dr. Jones's access, you will gain the free access also for all the Les Mills workouts. We also offer HIT Boot Camp, which is taught by our lead trainer, Chauncey. We also offer yoga, which is taught by Naye. We offer Zumba, which is taught by Patria. We offer Jumping Tone Pilates, which is offered by Morgan. We offer kickboxing, which is offered by Chauncey. And we also offer line dancing, which is taught by Storm. All of these classes, you can find out more information on our website, our social media pages, and our app. So again, if you want the access to the classes, shoot me a message on all our social media links, and I'll send it to you. Just say, I saw your information on Dr. Jones's podcast, and bam, you'll get it.
So should they call, is there a number they can call also?
So you can reach us at 904-527-3146 or the letter U Fitness Jacks at gmail.com or the letter U Fitness Jacks at gmail.com or You Fitness Jacks on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram.
All of them.
All of them.
All of them.
All of them. We own all of them.
Alternative to working out, you can also move your body other ways. And I have the Zumba instructor and the yoga instructor. Yoga, as you know, is dear to my heart. I've been doing it for many years, so I'm just so excited to meet both of these instructors. Can you introduce yourself and tell us, how did you get involved? We'll start with Zumba.
Hi, I'm Patria. I am from Portland, Oregon originally. I moved to Jacksonville this year. I've been teaching Zumba probably almost 15 years. I discovered it back in 2007, fell in love with it, became an instructor in 2010.
Wow.
And I haven't stopped since.
Awesome. And what is your why? What made you want to be a Zumba teacher and get so involved?
Well, at first I didn't want to be a teacher, but I became what you would find in the Zumba community, front row diva.
Yes.
You start in the back when you're new, and then you just kind of work your way up and you be in the front row. And one of my favorite instructors told me I should become licensed.
Awesome. Because you had to move with the style, right? And check out her Zumba outfit. It's awesome with the shoes to match. And then what's dear to my heart is yoga. So can you tell us how you got started?
Yes. So my name is Naye, and I grew up here in Florida and always been passionate about fitness. And I've been a trainer for 3 years, but yoga is actually new to me. This is only my second year as an instructor and practicing yoga. And it was a complete surprise once I was offered the opportunity through Keisha. And she actually mentioned that we had a studio next door and that it would be a great way for me to engage with the community a lot more. Now, instantly my face was like, are you serious? This is a joke. But, you know, I told myself becoming a trainer, I would come into the fitness industry with an open mind. There was still a lot to learn what fitness was. And that's exactly what it was. Awesome. It taught me the importance of slowing down, being mindful, moving with intention, and that a lot of the answers or stresses that I have in life, the answers are here, and building that connection.
Right. Awesome. So moving with intention is what he said and what she says. That's what it's all about. Moving with intention. Eating with intention, moving with intention, and being very mindful, stopping, slowing down. What are some of if a person cannot come to class, are there yoga moves you can teach them to do at home?
Absolutely. So most of the time when I mention yoga to someone who's never tried it before, they've said, I'm not ready or I can't do it. And I've taught chair yoga. There's different paths of yoga where it's not so much movement. It could be sitting in a position for 5 minutes where you're just focusing on yourself in that present moment and you're breathing. I've also found as a yoga instructor that most people don't breathe correctly.
Right.
They're living, but they're not breathing correctly or expanding their lungs. So where they force a breath. And that sends a response to the body that overwhelms you or panics all the time. And I know this is for kids. I know this is with older adults. So just being mindful and slowing down to focus on maybe 1 or 2 breathing techniques in a still chair is enough.
Okay.
It's a big difference.
And let's talk about Zumba. Yes. That's moving your body. And if you adverse to exercising, Zumba is another way to move your body. It doesn't always have to be exercise as we think it of lifting weights. Well, everyone should lift weights as we age, but getting on machines, because there are a lot of things you could do without machines, without anything. As the previous trainer said, you can pick up a case of water and squat. You can do your push-ups off the wall. So tell us some of the things at Zumba. Is there, like, we can turn on our favorite music, or what would you tell someone who can't come to your class?
I would tell someone to just have fun. Music, if you love music, you will love Zumba. I guess I should explain that Zumba, for those of you that don't know, is a Latin music / world rhythms based dance fitness class.
Okay.
So we do salsa moves. We do songs to cumbia, merengue. There may even be some hip hop in there, some Afro beats, some tango, a little bit of everything. So if you can't come to Zumba, there are a lot of YouTube videos you can find, TikTok videos. And it's still, like you said, it's all about moving. And I'm also recently licensed in Chair 1 Fitness. So for those who cannot actually dance for whatever reason, I'm going to be teaching a virtual class here soon. So stay tuned for that. And there is no excuses.
So what is Chair 1 Fitness?
Chair 1 Fitness is, it's for people who, I would say, maybe have disabilities.
Okay.
It could be, maybe they have dementia. Maybe they have had replacements, arthritis, any kind of developmental issues, and you're in a chair. If you have balance issues, and we do a lot of it is arm stuff, but you move your legs and stuff if you have that. I mean, if you can.
You can.
And it's just fun. The music is a little bit different than Zumba.
Okay.
You You can use any kind of genre you want, but you will see probably a lot more maybe oldies, maybe some gospel music,
Awesome.
kind of a different vibe.
Different vibe.
Mm-hmm. So if they want to, join in with the Chair One Fitness, they can find me at the Jack Zumba Connection on Facebook, and I will be placing some information on there.
Awesome. Will either of you be on the app also?
On the new fitness.
The new fitness
Yes.
app.
Yes.
Okay.
So there you can see a lot of just get an idea of what it's like in classes, highlights, sequences of myself.
Okay.
And looking forward to creating some short videos that you can do at home. Chair yoga
Awesome.
included, breathing techniques.
Awesome. So there you have it. Move your body. You have all type of ways. No more excuses, because they cater to any and every abilities, disabilities, whatever. There are no more excuses. And remember, intention to move your body. This is what gives you life. Living longer, enjoying life, and being the more healthy you. Dr. Jones, have a great day and stay tuned to our next episode next Friday. Thank you.